Gather close, for tonight I bring you a tale that will make you laugh, think, and maybe even shiver. It is the story of a goat, not just any goat, but a goat that could talk. Yes, a goat whose mouth carried riddles, sharper than the tongue of men. This is the riddle of the talking goats. Long time ago, in the village of Nenwe, life was simple. Men farmed, women traded, children played, and goats as well. Goats were just goats, or so they thought. One market day, as the sun rose over the hills, a poor farmer named Okeke led his goats to the market square. It was an ordinary goat, black and white, with a stubborn look in its eyes. But when Okeke tied the rope to a tree and turned to greet his friends, something strange happened. The goat spoke, not a bleat, not a cry, but in a clear words. It said, "People of Nenwe, answer my riddle or face my laughter." The market froze, pots dropped, women screamed, men trembled. A talking goat? Who had ever heard of such a thing? The goat cleared its throat like an elder about to speak. "Listen well. What belongs to you, but others use more than you?" The villagers scratched their heads. Some said money, others said farmland. But a little girl shouted, "Your name." The goat laughed. "She is right. Your name belongs to you, yet others call it more." The crowd clapped. The little girl smiled, but the goat wasn't done. Second riddle. The more you take from me, the bigger I grow. What am I? People argued. Some said goat's meat, others shouted a drum. But an old man leaned on his staff and said quietly, "A hole." The goat stomped its hoofs. The elders knows. From that day, the goat became the talk of Nenwe. But the goat was not a friendly entertainer. No, each day it demanded riddles be answered. If no one could solve it, the goat would mock them so loudly that the whole land echoed with shame. Children cried, men avoided the market, women whispered at night. Nenwe was no longer peaceful. The elders gathered and declared, "One brave soul must defeat the goat. Whoever solves its greatest riddle will set the village free." Among the villagers was a young man named Chike. He was not the strongest nor the wealthiest, but he was thoughtful and loved wisdom. He stepped forward and said, "I will face the goat." The people laughed at him. You? You can't even lift a yam sack." But Chike was determined. He went to the oldest woman in the village, Mama Nwakego, who was known for her stories. She told him, "Child riddles are not about strength. They are doors. To open them, you must think like the one who asked them." Chike nodded. he was ready. At dawn, the goat waited in the market. Crowds gathered. The air was heavy. The goat smiled and said, "Young man, here is your test. If you fail, Nenwe will never know peace. Riddle me this. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" The villagers gasped. They whispered. They argued, but no answer came. Chike closed his eyes, remembering Mama Wake's words. "Think like the goat," he smiled and said, "A map." Silence. Then the goat let out a long, deep laugh. He has solved it. A map it is. From that day, the goat bowed its head. It no longer mocked the people. Some say it wandered into the forest and never returned. Others whispered it was a spirit sent to test the wisdom of Nenwe. The people celebrated Chike. They sang, they danced, they poured wine. But most of all, they learned wisdom is stronger than strength. The moral of the talking goat is wisdom is greater than strength. Problems in life are like riddles. They are not always solved with muscle, pride, or riches, but with patience, calm thinking, and listening. Other lesson hidden in the story: don't mock others when they fail, because everyone has their own day of challenge. Even the smallest voice, like the little girl in the first riddle, can carry the truth. Fear can silence a whole community, but courage from one person, like Chike, can set everyone free. In some words, when life speaks in riddle, think before you act. Wisdom opens doors that strength cannot. See you again in my next video. Subscribe, like, and share for more video.